Hello, loyal readers of TV Day's Drama Digest. Buckle up, because the soap opera world is buzzing with a bombshell that has fans on the edge of their seats. Just when we thought the dust had settled on Billy Flynn's announced departure from Days of Our Lives, DOL, whispers of a dramatic twist are sweeping through Salem. Could it be that Flynn, beloved for his decade-long portrayal of Chad DiMera, has struck a new deal to remain in Salem while also stepping into the glitzy chaos of Genoa City on The Young and the Restless, YNR? Back in March 2025, the soap opera universe was rocked by a seismic announcement. Billy Flynn, the charismatic actor who has embodied Chad DiMera on Days of Our Lives since 2014, was set to leave the Peacock soap for a new role on CBS's The Young and the Restless. The news hit fans like a lightning bolt, shattering the hearts of those who had followed Chad's tumultuous journey through love, loss, and DiMera family drama. Flynn's departure was framed as a bittersweet farewell, with the actor expressing gratitude for his transformative decade in Salem. "I am grateful for my years at Days. It changed my life in the best ways," Flynn told TV Insider. "I've always said these stories we tell are like doing a play, and I've spent the last 10+ years playing this amazing character and telling one of the all-time great love stories." Flynn's words were a love letter to his time on DOL, where he stepped into the role of Chad DiMera, originally played by Casey Daedrick from 2009 to 2013. Over the years, Flynn made the character his own, weaving a tapestry of passion and pain, particularly through Chad's iconic romance with Abigail Devereaux, portrayed by Kate Mansi and Marcy Miller. Dubbed Chabby by fans, their love story became a cornerstone of DOL, earning Flynn 3 Daytime Emmy nominations and a legion of devoted viewers. The thought of Chad leaving Salem, potentially taking his children, and exiting the DiMera dynasty felt like the end of an era. But now a new rumor has emerged, suggesting that Flynn's story in Salem might not be over after all. Could he defy expectations and remain on DOL while embarking on his new journey in Genoa City? The possibility is as thrilling as it is confounding, and it's time to explore every angle of this dramatic development. The rumor, a new deal to stay in Salem? Soap operas thrive on surprises, and the latest buzz suggests that Billy Flynn might have pulled off the ultimate plot twist. A deal to stay on Days of Our Lives while also joining The Young and the Restless. This tantalizing rumor has sent shockwaves through the fandom, with speculation running wild on platforms like X. One user, @AlanSarapa, likened Flynn's potential dual role to Laura Wright's move from Guiding Light to General Hospital, suggesting it could be a strategic play for job security. Another, @Longstreet222, expressed mixed feelings, praising Flynn's talent but worrying about the creative direction of YNR. The idea of Flynn juggling 2 major soap roles is unprecedented in recent memory, but DOL's unique filming schedule, taping 9 months in advance, makes it logistically possible. Flynn himself acknowledged the challenge, noting to Variety that seeing him on both shows simultaneously might make it a little harder for viewers to suspend disbelief. So, what could this mean? Has Flynn negotiated a groundbreaking contract that allows him to straddle both Salem and Genoa City? The logistics are dizzying. DOL's advanced shooting schedule means Flynn's Chad will remain on our screens well into 2026, even as he debuts on YNR this spring. This overlap could create a surreal viewing experience, with Flynn's familiar face appearing in 2 distinct worlds. But the real question is whether DOL's producers, led by executive producer Ken Corday, have crafted a deal to keep Flynn in the fold. Corday's statement was diplomatic, expressing support for Flynn's new venture while noting he will certainly be missed in Salem. Yet, the door seems tantalizingly ajar. Could there be a secret plan to retain Chad DiMera? The rumor mill suggests several possibilities. Perhaps Flynn's YNR role is a short-term arc, allowing him to return to DOOL after a brief stint in Genoa City. Alternatively, he could film both shows concurrently, a feat made possible by DOOL's pre-taped episodes and YNR's slower production pace. Flynn himself hinted at this contrast, telling Variety, "They move slower at YNR, and there's more time to do stuff. But I was trained like a warrior here at DOL." This flexibility could enable Flynn to maintain a presence in Salem, perhaps in a reduced capacity, while exploring a fresh character on YNR. The idea of Flynn pulling double duty is a soap opera fan's dream, promising a whirlwind of drama across two iconic shows. Chad DiMera, a legacy of love and loss. To understand why this rumor is so electrifying, we need to revisit Billy Flynn's transformative tenure as Chad DiMera. When Flynn took over the role in 2014, he inherited a character with a complex history as the illegitimate son of Stefano DiMera, one of DOL's most notorious villains. Chad's journey was never easy, marked by family betrayals, corporate power struggles, and a heart perpetually caught in the crossfire of love. Flynn brought depth and vulnerability to the role, turning Chad into a fan favorite. His chemistry with Abigail Devereaux, whether played by Monsi or Miller, was electric, creating the Chabby phenomenon that defined a generation of DOL viewers. Chad and Abigail's love story was a roller coaster of passion, tragedy, and redemption. From their early days navigating the DiMera family's dark legacy to the birth of their two children, their bond was tested by everything from serial killers to mental health struggles. Flynn's performance, particularly during Abigail's death in 2022, was gut-wrenching, as Chad grappled with unimaginable loss. "There were moments in it that became like a love letter to my own kind of life," Flynn told Variety, reflecting on how his personal experiences mirrored Chad's grief. This emotional authenticity cemented Flynn's status as a daytime titan, earning him accolades and a fiercely loyal fanbase. The thought of Chad leaving Salem, potentially taking his children and stepping away from the DiMera mansion, feels like a betrayal of that legacy. Fans have taken to X to voice their dismay, with one user lamenting, "Just when Days gets good writing, he leaves." Yet, the possibility of Flynn staying, even part-time, offers hope. Could Chad remain a recurring presence, popping in and out of Salem to stir up trouble? Or might DOL craft a dramatic exit only to bring him back in a shocking twist, a hallmark of the show's storytelling? The uncertainty is deliciously unbearable, keeping viewers glued to their screens. Genoa City beckons, Flynn's new role on YNR. While the rumor of Flynn staying on DOL is tantalizing, his move to the young and the restless is confirmed and brimming with potential. Flynn will debut on YNR this spring in a newly created role, with details shrouded in mystery. Executive producer and head writer Josh Griffith, who previously wrote for Flynn on DOL during the Necktie Killer storyline, is thrilled to welcome him to Genoa City. "He will be a wonderful addition to YNR's stellar cast," Griffith told TV Insider. Fans are already speculating about Flynn's character, with some theorizing he could be Aristotle Dumas, a shadowy businessman tied to Victor Newman, or a secret operative hired to disrupt the Newman family. Flynn's excitement for this new chapter is palpable. He told Variety that after a decade as Chad, he's ready to test myself in a new way. The slower pace of YNR's production, compared to DOL's breakneck schedule, promises a fresh, creative environment. But the overlap in airing schedules, Flynn appearing on DOL through 2026 while starting on YNR this spring, raises eyebrows. "In a perfect world, that wouldn't be the case," Flynn admitted, acknowledging the challenge of maintaining audience immersion. Yet his trust in Griffith, who crafted some of Chad's most memorable moments, suggests that YNR has big plans for him. Could Flynn's YNR role be a temporary detour, paving the way for a triumphant return to Salem? Or might he become a fixture in Genoa City, leaving Chad DiMera behind for good? The ambiguity fuels the drama, and fans are eating it up. On X, @Soap Digest celebrated Flynn's move, noting his daytime Emmy pedigree and the excitement of a new role. Meanwhile, @Michael Fairman cheered Flynn's new adventure in GC, urging fans to follow him to YNR. The sentiment is clear. Flynn's talent is undeniable, and his next chapter is a must-watch. The logistics of a dual role. Can it work? The idea of Billy Flynn appearing on both Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless sounds like a soap opera fantasy, but the logistics are daunting. DOL's 9-month advance filming schedule means Flynn's final episodes as Chad are already in the can, set to air well into 2026. Meanwhile, YNR's spring debut suggests he's already filming in Genoa City. Balancing two high-profile roles across different networks, Peacock for DOL and CBS for YNR, would require meticulous scheduling and a willingness from both productions to share their star. Soap history offers precedents for such feats. Actors like Eileen Davidson have juggled roles across DOL and YNR, though rarely simultaneously. Flynn's case is unique due to DOL's filming lead time, which creates a prolonged overlap. He acknowledged this challenge, telling Variety, "It makes my job a little harder." Yet, the support from both shows' producers suggests a collaborative spirit. Ken Corday's warm send-off and Josh Griffith's enthusiastic welcome indicate that Flynn's transition is amicable, leaving room for creative solutions. One scenario is that Flynn's YNR role is a limited arc, allowing him to return to DOL for special episodes, such as the show's 60th anniversary celebrations in November 2025. Flynn was recently spotted at a DOL anniversary photoshoot alongside co-stars Dan Furigel and Annalyn McCord, fueling speculation that his exit might not be permanent. Alternatively, DOL could write Chad out temporarily, perhaps sending him on a business trip or into hiding, only to bring him back when Flynn's YNR commitments allow. The flexibility of soap storytelling, where characters vanish and reappear with ease, makes this feasible. Fan reactions and the emotional stakes for DOL fans. Flynn's potential departure is a gut punch. Chad DiMera isn't just a character. He's a symbol of resilience, love, and the enduring DiMera legacy. Fans have invested a decade in his journey, from his romance with Abigail to his struggles as a father. The outpouring of support on X reflects this devotion, with Flynn himself noting, "The outpouring of well wishes and love since this came out has been humbling." He hopes fans will support both DOL and his new venture, urging them to give somebody the same love they gave me if a new actor takes on Chad. Yet, the rumor of Flynn staying has ignited hope. Could DOL pull off a coup, keeping Chad in Salem while Flynn explores Genoa City? The emotional stakes are high. Chad's exit would leave a void in the DiMera family, especially with EJ DiMera facing his own scandals. A dual role could preserve Chad's presence, allowing Flynn to deliver the nuanced performances fans adore while tackling a fresh challenge on YNR. The prospect is thrilling, promising a new era of soap opera storytelling where boundaries are pushed and stars shine on multiple stages. What's next for Flynn in Salem? As we await Flynn's YNR debut, the question looms, will he stay in Salem even part-time? The rumor of a new deal is just that, a rumor. But in the world of soaps, anything is possible. DOL could craft a storyline that keeps Chad in the mix, perhaps through guest appearances or a dramatic return after a Genoa City stint. Meanwhile, YNR promises a fresh canvas for Flynn's talents, with fans speculating about connections to Victor Newman or other Genoa City heavyweights. The drama doesn't end here. Days of Our Lives thrives on keeping viewers guessing, and Flynn's future is the ultimate cliffhanger. Will he balance two roles, defying soap opera norms? Or will Chad DiMera bid a final farewell, leaving Salem to forge a new path? As TV Days Drama Digest, we're on the edge of our seats, ready to dissect every twist. Share your thoughts below. Do you think Flynn will stay on DOL? What role do you imagine him playing on YNR? Chung Tua Hai Vong Ban Tik Va Mong Nguyen Duok Chia Se New Han Voi Ban Trong Tuong Lai. Dung Quain Tik, Ben Wan Va Dang Kwai TV Days Drama Digest De Beat Them Thung Tin Cap Not VE Days of Our Lives.